Hello my friends, welcome back to Exanima. Today I would like to begin this episode a little bit different than usual. In the arena there is a practice mode. What this is, it's a series of combats, series of duels that get consecutively more and more difficult. You face enemies that are consecutively more and more so armored. Your character starts with basic mail armor, and then you can scavenge armor off your enemies until eventually you yourself are equipped with full plate mail. Without any constraints on skills, without any constraints on the equipment as usual. What I really wanted to record this for those of you out there who are interested in Exanima. I just thought you may like to see the end game equipment, the end game content, because we will never reach that level of equipment in the career mode that I'm also recording. So I thought you may like to see some duels between dudes or dudettes who are kitted out in full plate mail. All right, so we're going to... It's also actually a good way to showcase some systems that otherwise don't actually get shown off that well in the regular mode that I'm recording. For example, the create a character system. We have yet to look at this. So we're going to create a character very quickly here. Let's go Craig Johnson? No, let's go Craig Jackson. That's a sweet name. We can be male, female. Female, of course, being naked as hell. Crazy. Do not look at her nipples. Okay? Because that means you're a fucking perv. Do not even look at Craig Jackson's nipples, because he himself will lose his fucking shit. He does not like anyone, especially strangers, staring at his nipples. Okay, we can actually change the physique of our characters as well. This is it's a fairly robust system. It's not nearly as customizable as other games, but I do like how simplified it is. Essentially what's going on here is that there are two, as far as I can tell anyway, there are four values I should say, that we are tweaking. Well, no, really, it's two values. We're tweaking body fat percentage. So on the bottom left we have like 0 body fat. The bottom right we have all of the body fat. And then of course the other corners are what I would imagine would be like muscle mass. So we can be extremely obese, but we've got like these muscles underneath. Or alternatively, we could have 0 body fat, but just be fucking shredded as well. We could also be an emaciated skeleton-looking dude, which is just fucking crazy. We look like the dude at the start of the original Captain America. That like CGI body. It's very bizarre. Anyway, we'll just go, I don't know, somewhere around there. We can adjust our height. We can be small. We can be fucking tall. We'll be slightly taller than average. Our age, we'll just be default age. We'll be that color, sure. We've got various voices available. Pitch meter. We're gonna go for the wavy Fabio. No, let's go for the fucking straight Fabio. Dark hair, and yeah, that's just fine. Welcome. Say hello, Craig Johnson. No, I will not say hello. Okay, so that's essentially the character creator in Exanima. I wonder if at some point there will be more customization options. I imagine in Sui Generis, the full-fledged open-world RPG, there would be, but I'm not sure. Alright, this is also a good demonstration of the layering system that I tried to explain in the arena mode. So to begin with, we're going to equip this gambeson, and pants, and shoes. We will then put on top of that a chain shirt, long sleeve shirt. You can get vests and short sleeve vests, shirts, I think. On top of that chainmail, we are going to put this leather tunic, shirt, sleeveless rather. And then on top of that leather tunic, we are going to equip this hard leather vest. And then we're going to put on some leather vambraces. We're going to put on some gauntlets, some leather gloves, and finally these leather greaves. So there we go, that's our kit. These boots actually take up both slots. They take up the slot of the greaves as well as the shoes, and I think they have less defensive attributes than just the greaves alone. Okay, as for weapons, we can do like a shield and sword. Proper sword, we can do a Morning Star. We can do a two-handed sword. I think what I feel like today, though, is the Volge. We'll go for the Volge. And, yeah, so we're going to face off with someone equipped similarly to us, or slightly better. And then, of course, we will scavenge until we finally get full plate mail. Okay, so we're facing a guy with a battle axe. Interesting. And we've immediately just chopped him right in the fucking side. We've clobbered him in the head, and we've parried. I think I want to go for a sweet thrust here. Ugh! Oh, shit, that was quite dangerous, that one. Somehow, we have yet to receive a single strike. For a second there, I thought I jinxed myself. Okay, for the head. Oh, I thought we were going for the head there. Okay, speaking of, we just got hit in the face with the shaft of this dude's battle axe. Let's end this quickly. Dodge. And somehow I hit him there. I'm not sure. It was a bit of a fluke, to be honest. And looking at his equipment, he has chain leggings, which we're going to steal. Shazam! Which has replaced... Oh no, my mistake. We took his pants instead, which is very bizarre. I want the chain leggings, which are going to go on top of my cloth leggings. I want his chain gauntlets, which are going to replace my leather ones. And then I think he has just a chain vest, which is worse than what we have. So we've acquired a little bit of equipment already. We're now facing a woman with a heater shield and a sword. So we're going to have to get around that shield somehow. Okay, so we chopped her right in the shoulder. Kind of got a glancing blow on her stomach there. Okay, I think we're going to have to go for a head strike right now. Somehow we got through the shield there. Alright, I'm really not paying attention, to be honest. This is the worst part about trying to record games where you have to use your fucking brain. It's like half of your brain just shuts off. And I know I complain about this all the time, but let's be honest. It's unless you try it yourself, you'll never understand. Usually I knock this bitch out like fucking immediately, but here we are. That's okay. Well, we chopped her in the neck. Got a bit of a hit in there. She's wearing these leather thigh-high boots, which are not nearly as good as our greaves. She's wearing a leather vest, leather gauntlets. She actually has worse equipment than I do. I do like those saucy leather vambraces, though. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to leave those. I do want to see what these thigh-high boots look like. Oh, amazing. Oh, man. We can walk the streets at night now. Get a second job, if you know what I mean. Alright, next fight. Okay, so we're facing a guy with a bardache. He's got a plate helm and a lamellar vest, which we can use. So we'll have to be sure not to damage it too bad. Oh god, he got a solid hit in there. Shit, that would have been a perfect strike if I was in position. So the length of the Volge is throwing me off a bit. I'm stepping forward too much. Oh, we dodged our fucking overhead strike. What a fucking asshole. Oh, shit. That was actually pretty good. Alright. We'll strip this guy of his helm. It doesn't seem to me that he has a cap of any kind. That's fine. We're going to equip the lamellar vest over top of our leather tunic. We're going to take the lamellar vambraces, the lamellar greaves, and that's about it, really. Yep, okay, so we're getting kitted out quite nicely. I think as soon as we start acquiring... Okay, this guy's got a breastplate. Ooh, hit him right in the stomach, motherfucker. Okay, we want to knock him and rock him right in his fucking plate helmet. Ooh, shit, that was a... Was that a block from us? I can't quite tell what the hell that was. Shit. He's really quick, though. He's quick on the parry with that fucking sword there. Alright, come on, you son of a bitch. I want to steal your plate helmet. Possibly. I especially want your fucking breastplate. We poked him ever so lovingly in the fucking leg. Okay. Shit, he got a hit on our shoulder. See, you can already begin to see that we can absorb all sorts of blows now, especially off these bladed weapons, without any risk of receiving damage. So, I mentioned this in the comments, but as far as I can tell, as you become more and more armored, you definitely become less and less worried about your own defense and more so about offense. And it reminds me of like HEMA matches, which are, if I'm remembering correctly, these are basically duels. And is this breastplate actually better than our? Yes, it seems to be better at defending against most things. Okay, it just looks shittier. We can wear a belt though, and we can make that all better. Oh, now we're looking good with the belt. We can also put on red chain leggings, which has had 0 effect. That's unfortunate. I kind of want a padded coat rather than the old leather vest, but essentially HEMA, if I'm remembering correctly, it's like a martial art where instead of like using your fists or, you know, it's not like kickboxing. Instead, you're basically armored like a medieval knight, and you're trying to kick the shit out of out of your opponent. I guess it's like European kendo in that way. But yeah, I remember seeing videos of that, and it's, yeah, 2 dudes in chainmail and plate mail, and they're just fucking wailing away at each other, trying to get hits in, much like this. It appears to me, though, that as much as they try to parry, sometimes they just straight up absorb blows, hoping that their armor takes the brunt of it. But maybe I'm just talking out my ass. It's hard for me to say. Okay. So this guy does have a better helmet. Better in the aesthetic sense. We could just go with the coif, though. That looks pretty fucking sick, doesn't it? I do want the helmet, though. It makes me think of the Byzantines for some reason. I'm not sure why that would be. Ooh, a black belt. Are we wearing a black belt? We are. Okay, well, that's just fine. So we're slowly but surely... Okay, now this guy. This guy is the dude I want to be. I want to be this guy when I grow up. He's got the fucking 2-handed warhammer. He's got full plate mail. So we're gonna have to best this guy if we want to play with the big bros. You can just hear that fucking pots and pans sound every time we connect a strike, which is... Oh man, it's very satisfying. This is why I wanted the Volge, because it's got a bit of an impact to it. Ooh, shit, which is basically essential to taking out these heavily armored knights. Like, for example, a 2-handed sword does not have the weight necessary to really affect these guys, which is why I opted. I should have gone for the sledgehammer now that I say that, but I really wanted the thrust capability of the Volge, because I love how fucking nuts your character looks as he... Oh my god, we actually managed to... We fucking did it. With a thrust, of all things. I wasn't even paying attention, and we fucking did it. Okay, so we've now grabbed a pole hammer. Lovely. And now we can strip this guy nude. So he has cloth leggings, a gambeson, and apparently nothing else. A close helm is not much better than our plate helm. It does fit the mood, though. We're just essentially going to strip this guy down and take his clothing. So, I believe that... Okay, so this plate armor has replaced my rear braces. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, to be honest. It's replaced the breastplate, and it seems to be... Oh, it's replaced the vambraces as well. We can put the gauntlets on. That is going to replace my chain gauntlets. We can put these plate sabatons on. That's going to replace my shoes. And then, of course, these leggings are going to replace the vambraces. So we've actually got quite the kit now. Full chain on underneath full plate mail. I think the only thing we're missing is maybe like a padded coat over top the chainmail, but here we go. Now we're 2 fully armored dudes. Like, I want to say late medieval period. Gothic armor on, fucking hammering away at each other with a halberd and a pole hammer of all things. Shazam! I'm actually doing not bad here. Oh, that was a hit. Let's go for the head. I want to do a overhead strike. Ooh, that was close there. Okay, let's try to parry here and go for a bit of a riposte there. Ooh, that was a good hit. Oh, I wanted to swing the other way there. Shit. Somehow we actually have not received that much damage in any of these duels. Okay, let's go for a head strike. I want them to commit with a thrust, though. Nah, this'll do. I keep missing, however, which is the worst part of it. Ooh, got hit in the gut there. Ooh, shit, they kind of deked me out there, and oh, okay, we've won. So I believe there's another fight. What can we take from this person? They're wearing a superior level of equipment, so we're gonna grab all that. I believe everything they're wearing is superior to what we are currently wearing. Look at our fucking inventory. Oh man, it's just stacking up. Superior Gambison. They've got velvet trousers, which are just completely useless to me. I do not need those. There we go. That's quite the helmet, though. Quite the helmet. The next fight, if I remember correctly, is against this fucking dude. I don't know what's going on here. This must be... I believe this is like a fantasy element from Sui Generis, because I have no fucking idea what this dude is. I cannot loot him. Essentially, all I can do is beat the shit out of him. I think right now he's got... that's not a halberd, that is a... It is a halberd, but it's just... I'm not sure what... I believe there's a specific name for that type of weapon beyond halberd. But I can't think of it right now. Yeah, so like this guy's armor is obviously extremely ornate. He's pretty fucking massive. I mean, I'm just slightly taller than average. Ooh, that was a good hit, I think. Actually, he seems to be roughly the same height as me. Okay, he just seems fucking bulky, but I think that's mostly to do with his armor. Maybe he's muscly as hell under there, I'm not sure. Okay, this may be the entire episode, actually. I was hoping we would be able to check in on Nadine, see what's going on with her, but kicking the shit out of this guy might take fucking 25 minutes. Okay, so we've got some hollow hits ringing out. Slowly just taking chunks of each other's stamina. Or as I've seen it referred to, soft and hard damage. I'm not sure if that's how they refer to it in the game itself, but there you go. Alright, so we've hit this dude in the kidneys about 900 times. I think it's time to go for the killing blow. Oh, it's just in the shoulder, unfortunately. Ooh, parried that one. Shit. He got me. He got me, mama. He hit me. Shit, he got me again. He may actually fucking win this at this rate. Jesus Christ. Glancing blow. Poked me a bit. Another glancing blow. Ooh, he threw me off balance there. Shit, he threw me off balance again. What the fuck? He's backed me into the wall. Oh, I misstepped. Shit, I'm in the corner. Gotta get out. Parry. Oh, Nelly. He hit me in the back. No. This guy's brutal. Oh, there it is. Oh, congratulations. You have defeated all opponents in the expert arena. Yeah, I cannot loot him. I can't do anything aside from restart and exit. So there you go. Craig Jackson kicked the shit out of that knight from another realm. I think we do, in fact, have time to check in on Nadine, but you can see how intense that duel was. I don't know. For whatever reason, I really, really, really enjoy the way armor is presented in this game and the way armor affects how you actually fight these duels. Okay, so let's check in on our team. No one has any skills. Skill points, I should say, free. Check the store. I can't imagine there's anything useful here, except for perhaps some of these tunics. No, we can't use any of this at the moment. Let's see what sort of matches we have. Elimination at the inept level. A challenger at adept. We don't have any adepts, nor do we have any novices. Let's do a duel at the aspirant level. I think we'll grab Harold. Harold Mickelson, as we've decided. We should be able to actually get a few matches in, I think. See, now I just feel naked without that armor. Oh shit, we just broke that dude's fucking elbow, and somehow he's still swinging. He's some sort of ubermensch. Impervious to all forms of bone-breaking sorts of conditions. Okay, we're going to have to bait him into a strike. Counterattack, he blocked it somehow. Again, he blocks it. Okay, we have to actually get some distance as well. Fuck me, Harold. Get your head in the game, you stupid fucking asshole. Oh shit, we just knocked him over. Broke his fucking leg apparently, and then he called it quits. Okay, end of duel. We just gave that guy such a massive Charlie horse in his calf that he quit. He just quit fighting in the arena, and we've ended his career effectively, which, you know what, I don't wish that upon anyone. Yes, we're all... Fatima is inept. Who do I want to fight this? Novice, tier, inept rank, elimination. Anders is too... Actually, Harold is still full health. Let's go with Harold again. I mean, yeah, we're all fighters here. All's fair in the arena. Oh my good god. All's fair in the arena, but you never actually want to see anyone have to, you know, lose their livelihood, change their career path. It's all entertainment, you know. Meanwhile, I'm cracking. I just broke this woman's jaw, fractured her shoulder. Her clavicle, is that the... Shattered her wrist as well. The clavicle, is that not the bone? It's like your collarbone, the technical term. Like, that's my opening strike. I bait them into an attack, and then I swing across the body. Oh shit, this guy with the quarterstaff though is making headway. Oh my good god, let's end this. Oh, I was going for a head strike, and we just body slammed him, and he gave up. Wunderbar. Okay. Beat this guy to the punch. Hit him right in the fucking hips. I just love throwing people around with the sledgehammer. You know? It's just very... Oh god, we got hacked by a cleaver though. And we are stuck in a corner. Gonna have to push our way out here. Oh, ended it with the fucking overhand strike. Right into the shoulder. Breaking ribs, shattering bone. That's a day in the life of Harold. Now, as you remember, Harold and Anders had that bet about Harold's pugilism. They had the bet that, of course, Harold was under the impression that he would be able to, in fact, defeat 6 or 7 opponents in a row with nothing but his fists. His opponents, of course, being armed to the teeth with whatever weapons they deigned to bring. Anders not believing it. But then, before his very eyes, he saw his brother knock several opponents unconscious, and it was unbelievable to Anders. And now he has something to prove. Anders needs his very own ridiculous task, and I think fighting an adept tier challenger would do it. Yes, Anders is ever so slightly weakened by his previous combats. But he's looking at Nadine, he's looking at Harold, and he's seeing some sparks flying. Of course, this is entirely in Anders' mind, but you never know. In the mind of... Oh shit, this guy's kitted out to the tits, though. In the mind of a love-struck man, anything can look to be betrayal. Oh shit, Anders, of course, going for the head, as he always does. Bobbing and weaving in and out of combat, his lanky-ass body. Oh shit, we got fucking hit in the fucking knee. Oh, another head strike. And we walked right into that sword blow. Whoop! Whoop! Why did we thrust? That was such a bad move. Oh shit, Anders not doing so well. If Anders dies, I don't have much to say, to be honest. I have no one to blame but myself. So, we're gonna have to dodge these attacks. Initiate. Swings. Ooh, shit. Okay, well, Anders, unfortunately, has been bested in the arena. He has been shamed in the arena by having his knee ever so gently slashed, and that's what caused him to call it quits. So it looks to be Harold has 2 points, Anders has 0. Unfortunately for him. He's going to have to rest up a little bit. He's going to be sitting in bed with his knee, like he's got his leg elevated in a sling, as if he broke his entire fucking leg, but of course, it's nothing but a slash. But, let's take a look. Let's stop RPing and take a look at the old store here. Once again, there's nothing really worthwhile buying. Perhaps the leather vest. We'll take that. There are leather boots. I think everyone has boots, but I'm not sure. If we see like a fine pair of leather boots, I think perhaps these will do. We'll take those. And everything else. Light cloth leggings. Are these worthwhile? Whoop, Nadine. Every time, Nadine. Perhaps these light cloth leggings. I'm not going to bother, though. Alright, this fucking leather vest is going to find its home on the broad chest of Harold, I imagine. His pecs flexing. It was a novice level. Novice level equipment. Okay, oh my god, that looks just so ridiculous. It's like a tank top. Harold, you deviant motherfucker. That looks just completely bizarre. What else was it that I bought? It was boots. And as I said earlier, I think most everyone has boots. Marcus, Fatima may not act. Oh, shit. Fatima actually has boots. She's just refusing to wear them at the novice level. What a weird woman. Alright, I think that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed that, the practice mode where we were able to show off plate mail as well as some of the more advanced weapons, pole arms, halberds, these sorts of things. If you did enjoy the episode, leave a like, leave a comment. Always appreciated. I read every single comment. I read them all. Some of you guys are like, oh, I hope you read this and reply, or I'll reply, and you say, wow, thanks for replying, as if I don't read every comment I get. As if I'm antisocial or some shit. I don't know. Just rest assured, I read every comment, and I reply to them as much as possible. Anyway, as always, my name is Incoherence. This has been another episode of Exanima, and I will see you all later.